I'm glad wing walking is over. So I kind of I don't want to say duped into it because I definitely signed up for it, but I thought walking on top of an airplane was a little bit more commercial grade.
You're listening to Studio 22.
What was that? What was the moment you guys really realized that this was the thing you guys are going to do? You know, like you're like, let me put architecture aside, let me put work aside, whatever I was currently chasing, and then now let's go do this full time.
We were about 3 years in. We'd probably done 20 to 30 videos, probably 6 brand deals. So we were making some money. But it just got to a point where like Tyler was about to have to work a weekend and his job required him on Saturdays. And then Garrett had just finished school and was working with an architecture firm and kind of in a pivotal moment. I was about to move, so I was kind of thinking about relocating for another job. And it kind of just had a moment where like, hey, what if we just gave this a year, especially Garrett? I thought maybe we could get 2 years out of it. Garrett was like, dude, it's 1 year, we'll play a lot of golf, we'll film some fun videos, and then we'll go back to our real lives. And we can like say that we tried to make it, right? And so we did that. And I think it was about 3 weeks after we quit and started full time that Nerf gave us a really big brand proposal. They kind of were like, okay, we're gonna make a salary this year. And then it just kind of snowballed.
We were all freshly married out of this, except for the twins. They were single. But I remember we had to go and talk to like our father-in-laws and tell them like, hey, yeah, so we're going to quit our jobs and basically have our wives, be the breadwinners. We're going to...
She's a teacher, so she's bringing in,
We literally each had... we like looked at the bank and we're like, dude, we each can make like... This was in April. And we're like, dude, we each can make like 10 grand the rest of the year.
I thought it was 20.
That's enough for us with our wife's salary. I mean, that's...
Yeah. Bang.
That should work. That's, that's $50K. And dude, we did it, and man, it was fun that first year when we did it too.
It was the best. I bought a boat.
We never had kids. We didn't have kids at the time, and so it was like literally like if we weren't filming. Yeah. It was like we would go in to like play golf and all.
You and Ty got a golf membership.
We'd go to our country club, and these old guys would just look at us like, who are these trust fund kids, And I was like, dude, we work, man. Give me a break here. Yeah. We're entrepreneurs just like you. So
lay off with your stock talk.
Yeah, but it was a fun
year.
It was a
Come on, guys, we're making 10 grand a year. Come on.
Yeah, we were all just in a job transition and felt like it was the right time, but nothing like I will say like I feel like the main thing that kind of stuck there is like we just filmed stuff that we had fun doing, and that is the best advice I can give to any creator wanting to like maybe make that leap. And man, if you have fun filming it and it's a passion for you, like a true passion, it doesn't feel like work, give it a shot. And you'd be surprised what happens if you just have a passion for things in life.
There are people that will follow that passion.
Yeah, those people that will see that on camera, they'll realize the passion, and they'll support you.
That's awesome.
Yeah, that authenticity is contagious, right? If you're manifesting a passion and a goal, I mean, it's pretty crazy how quickly people catch on, for sure.
I've seen a lot of big people that are fans of yours, LeBron giving you guys shout outs, and Jim Nance, tons of people. And I'm curious, do you guys have a favorite person or, team or anything that you've collaborated with, or crazy trick shots from anybody else outside of you guys?
It's a good question.
It's a great question. So far, everyone we've worked with has been unbelievable. Bryson DeChambeau was fantastic. When we filmed for, it wasn't the World Cup, it was actually a little bit after that, but we filmed with Manchester City overseas, and Garrett introduced me to like the British Premier League. Like I had no idea. But Raheem Sterling was phenomenal, and so I became a fan, started wearing baby blue. And then, like, over the last 6 years, we've had, 5 trophies?
Yeah, we don't need to
because he's Manchester United. That's not what he asked. So Raheem Sterling.
Yeah, we've worked with top-class athletes, and I would say Serena Williams was really fun. I would always say probably my favorite was Aaron Rodgers and Chris Paul. We did a State Farm shoot with them, and
that's awesome.
They were just like the most down-to-earth people that all of them are just down. They're just regular. We put these like athletes and celebrities in this echelon where it's like, man, these guys are kind of different. And but no, they're just regular human beings, just having fun, just like we are.
Do y'all want to meet our cameraman?
Yeah, our cameraman.
Absolutely.
Yeah, let's do it.
Hey, how's it going?
What's going on? Hey, what's up, brother? How you doing?
Hey, who's your favorite athlete or celebrity?
Y'all are in focus.
We already said Raheem and Serena.
Probably
Aaron Rodgers from the match.
Drew Brees.
Drew Brees. All right. That's
There we go.
That's all the time we have.
Love that.
Yeah, Ty actually still likes to. He has a passion for camera work. He's a
an
weirdo.
expensive salary for a camera guy.
Thanks, Ty.
Yeah, we should probably change the camera guys.
We'll fire him.
I talked to Chris Paul briefly after. So Blake Griffin threw water on me during the Warriors Clippers game.
It's incredible.
And I think we were on the not so top 10 for like a month or two, but it was like, my 15 seconds of fame or whatever for that, if you even want to call it that. But it was really funny because now I just feel a part of the Warriors like playoff run. I just feel like I'm in it and I'm ready for the game tonight. But
that's
and
great.
being from the Bay too, but yeah, just to go on top of that point, Chris Paul is definitely one of the nicer athletes I've ever talked to for sure.
Yeah,
I loved him a lot more before the series with the Mavericks because I'm
Yeah.
a Dallas boy. And he was chirping at Luka when they were up 2-0, and he came back and spanked him. But I still love Chris Paul.
do love Chris Paul. But
Off the court.
Yeah, off the court.
Yeah, it's cool. Once you start meeting athletes, it's like it's more about the players than teams, kind of, right? Because you're like, they're such great people. Like,
Yeah.
dang.
So we actually just got back into kind of collecting sports cards again. We used to be like huge into it when we were kids, and
Oh yeah.
so now we just go and. I mean, man, they've really gone up in price since I was a kid. But we actually just had Bubba Watson at the office, and he's the same way. He's just like, man, I'm not really a fan of a team. I'm just fans of like individual
If
athletes.
I have a rookie card, I want
He's
him
like,
to do
yeah,
well.
if I get a rookie card, he's like, I'm their biggest fan.
Yeah.
So it's kind of cool.
I love that.
Sorry for our office gets a little rowdy.
No,
Hey,
we
man, no
appreciate
stress.
the visitors.
Yeah.
I was really enjoying the bucket list videos. I think those are some of the coolest things I've ever seen on the internet. I mean, and would like something I would just love to do in general. Do you guys have any favorite bucket list moments
Oh yeah.
that you can speak to?
I'm glad wing walking is over. So I kind of I don't want to say duped into it because I definitely signed up for it, but I thought walking on top of an airplane was a little bit more commercial grade than what actually ended up happening. I showed up, the kid's refueling, the wife is like teaching me the instructions, and then the husband's the pilot, and it's like kind
kid
of
was
flying
9.
under the
The kid
radar.
was
The
9
kid
years
was
old.
9. Yeah, I'm not
Oh,
a
wow.
kid like us. So I jump in and I think we're 10,000 feet up, I don't know, and going 150 miles an hour and get out of the cockpit and stand on the wings, and we filmed
Yeah,
it. And
that was wild.
It was
the minute I
mental.
got on ground, that's the happiest moment of my entire life. I thought I was gonna die 3 times.
Yeah.
Oh,
The
my gosh.
adrenaline must have been
Oh, it was,
crazy.
dude.
Yeah,
I can't explain it.
We actually just got back from Qatar. We did a bucket list in Qatar 2 weeks ago.
Oh, wow.
But man, we did one in Qatar, South Africa, Alaska. We did one on the USS Nimitz, which was pretty cool.
Aircraft carrier.
Aircraft carrier. I would say they all have their. I mean, it's what you just said. Like they're all like
But
trips that they're hard not to like. They're just fun, and anybody would like to do it. And probably the most exclusive one was the USS Nimitz. I mean, being able to like, I kind of felt bad because we like sat in like the captain's chamber and like had
Quarters.
this like incredible meal, and these guys are just like the people who serve our country are out there just
eating soup.
killing the game, and we're over here like hitting golf balls off their ship. So I kind of felt a little, I had a little bit of guilt in that trip because I'm like, man, I mean,
The Augusta one, it was an all-sports golf battle, but it was kind of
Oh,
also
yeah, that was a
bucket
bucket list as well, the
Throw
Augusta.
frisbee on 12.
yeah, being at Augusta National Golf Club is.
But
just,
it's our favorite series. I mean, if we could justify traveling every week out of the year, we would do
we do, yeah.
30 of them a year.
We do.
But we're thinking about 4 or 5 a year, just to sustain what we've got going on. But we love them too. So it's more of a dream. Like if someone has something they're really excited about doing, let's go do it and film it. And so that's what's awesome about our job is the variety. I feel like every week's a different week. I think last week was RC battle, RC trick shots. Kobe attempted, I won't give it away, to wakeboard behind bunch of RC boats.
Oh, wow.
Yeah. I saw that. Yeah, it was like 15 of them. Right?
Yeah.
Looks insane.
And then,
yeah, looks insane.
This Saturday, we're going to go launch like giant 30-foot rockets and see who can go the
space.
highest.
That's
and then
great.
maybe winner goes to outer space. I mean, I'm just saying.
Like,
That's dude.
but like for real.
That's so funny.
Like, we're
I
not
was
joking,
literally,
though.
I've been waiting for like 5 minutes. I was going to tee it up. I was going to be like, is dude perfect ever going to space? But I think you just answered it.
Someone is, and it ain't Garrett.
Yeah, I will not be going to space, dude. I like to stay on I like gravity. You know, gravity is a good thing.
Yeah.
So I'll be here, but I'll support you guys.
Yeah, have you ever seen those planes where they go up and you can it does kind of simulate space, right? The way that they drop at the right time.
So he's done a zero gravity flight, and he
Oh,
threw
you
up,
have? Oh,
he threw up
sick.
like 14 times.
I was gonna say, sounds
Oh.
fun, doesn't it?
Yeah.
It's the worst hour of my life. 14 parabolas. So you like start floating, and then you get dropped down, and then I just got disoriented and puked my guts out.
Yeah, I
There's
can imagine.
a lot of respect for the astronauts that go through that, right?
Yeah.
Totally.
That's like,
Oh yeah.
Well, also, you know, I just watched. Well, we both did actually watch Top Gun, dude, and I can only imagine, you know, 9G, 10G. Like, have you guys seen it?
I'm gonna go tonight.
You flew in a Blue Angel.
Yeah, I flew in a Blue Angel, but I haven't seen the movie. That's way cooler.
Yeah, but you got to experience the G's though. dude.
Yeah, that was cool.
Yeah, man, I've heard some great stories about that.
I love the Blue Angels.
I was in Vegas and the guy driving me said he had his 9G pen. And I'm like, you're the driver? Like, how? You've had a crazy life. And he's telling me all these, and his cat is famous, you know? Like, he's got all this
His
weird,
cat.
random stuff. It was the most random thing, dude. But he was saying, he's like, it was one of the most incredible experiences. But yeah, there was puke everywhere. Like, everywhere. There's no way around it, you know? Crazy.
I threw up on that
Yeah,
too.
wow.
In case you were curious.
What are some bucket lists that you haven't done yet that you want to do or that are still out there?
Oh yeah.
Or is that kind of you can't talk about it?
No, yeah.
right.
I mean, I literally just getting back from Cabo. I came back. I was like, guys, I think there's a bucket list in Cabo, man. Man, I really do. I think
Yeah.
there's a
A travel bucket list.
yeah. There's a
So guess what he's ready to do?
yeah.
he's ready for some pickleball.
All right,
I
boys.
love it.
We
I love it.
what other ones have we've talked about? I know we want to do one like go to like an extreme environment place, like if it's Greenland and Antarctica, just experience some like crazy
Northern
stuff like
Lights.
that. Yeah. I mean, dude, you could go to Australia for sure.
F1, we want to partner with. We've been talking with F1 for a little while.
F1 stuff.
Pick a race and like showcase the city and do all the things you can do with the drivers and
Yeah,
cars.
we might just transit. I don't know if you guys know who Rick Steve is, but he's a guy that does all these travel blogs for old people now. But I think we're just going to be the new Rick Steves, and we're just going to
Cool.
go around and just showcase an area. Like go to Italy and just be like, do fun stuff. And be like, hey, if you come to Italy, this is what you should do.
Yeah, here's the menu. Let's order.
this is
These are the drinks we're popping.
yeah.
Is he the one? Does he make the books that you kind of pick up? and you
correct. He's the
Yeah,
book
yeah,
guy.
yeah. I love those.
Yeah.
yeah.
What a life.
Yeah, I actually use that in Italy. Yeah, dude, it's amazing. You go and see like Galileo's like middle finger and something.
Yeah,
like
yeah,
that, you know, I'm like,
exactly.
this
He
is
does all the
insane.
books. Yeah.
Yeah, that's cool. Well, we look forward to you guys doing that for sure.
Yeah.
We were talking, with the Discovery properties too. It'd be really fun because they've all got so many different, the golf course, pickleball, basketball, baseball. You could do some gauntlet type stuff there if you guys
That's
are
a good
ever down
idea.
for
Oh,
it.
dude, y'all could do some
Yeah,
great.
we
Yeah,
could
yeah.
do a Studio 22 versus Dude Perfect, and we could do like a decathlon. Pickleball.
Yes.
Yeah.
That did you go to the sports field at El Dorado?
Dude, that is unbelievable. It's like state of the art, like baseball field, and like it's like insane.
The home run derby. Did you do any home run derby?
No,
out there?
I toured it real quick. Didn't have a lot of time.
Okay.
I could have spent my, we were there and we were staying at Las Ventanas out there, and that's when Chad started talking to you, and I was like, hey, ask him about El Dorado, and didn't really even know a ton about El Dorado except for Kelly James mentioned it a couple times.
Oh, yeah.
He's like, hey, you got to go to El Dorado, and so I wish I would have gone 5 days in El Dorado.
That's funny.
Dude, you could spend so much time
You'd
there.
still be there.
Yeah, I would still, honestly, yeah. I don't know why
It's
I
a
honestly
second.
left. But, hey, Cabo, it's my first time in Cabo, so
Oh, I didn't know
loved
that.
it.
Oh wow.
Yeah, it's my first time, so I'm hooked. I'll probably go back every year.
Such
so
an easy flight from Dallas.
Yeah.
I
Yeah.
love it.
Well, from LA too, we just pop down real quick too.
Oh yeah.
Discovery
Yeah.
does it right, man. I mean, y'all really have done a fantastic job on just, taking something that was so like, set in stone and making it a fun time. And so, man, it's
Appreciate
incredible.
that
It's
a
incredible.
ton, and like everything's definitely based around similar principles of family and, active lifestyles, healthy lifestyles, with also a little, kind of fun twist mixed in. But yeah, I appreciate that so much. It's been awesome.
Do you guys know the average age of your fans?
Yeah, we always say that our kind of our average age would go from like 5 to 15. Then it skips to that crowd. The 15-year-olds always
cool.
just automatically go straight into Barstool, which is great.
Okay.
And then they graduate from Barstool about 25, have kids, and then they're right back into the DP world because the kids bring them back. And so we've kind of been doing it for so long that's happened. And we literally have adults now be like, dude, I grew up on you guys. Now my kid watches you. And it's just like,
that's cool.
wow, that's pretty.
Yeah,
that's
you were
pretty
my
cool.
childhood. I'm
Yeah.
like, wow, that's wild.
Yeah, it kind of makes us feel anxious, but that's okay. I mean,
Yeah, but really not that old, so it's kind of funny. Yeah.
but
We're aging
awesome.
like a fine wine.
yeah, correct.
Yeah,
That's it, man.
It's pretty cool being able to like watch and enjoy videos with my 8-year-old little brother as a 31-year-old. It's awesome what you guys are doing.
Yeah, I got to meet him when I was in Cabo, which is pretty cool. So
Little Maxie,
yeah.
he was ecstatic. That was super nice of you. Well, we don't want to keep you too long
Yeah,
from
yeah,
the
dude.
pickleball match.
You're good.
I didn't know what he was doing.
Yeah, that kid is just like, he even texted me this morning before I even woke up, and he sent me a YouTube video on 5 ways I can improve my pickleball game. he's my partner. It's me and Ty, and I'm just like, dude,
Oh,
this
man.
is
He had his first double loss yesterday, and he is spiraling.
yeah.
He's about to quit the sport. Oh, that's
That
so
is
good.
incredible.
Yeah.
I had some buddies in high school, man, and they're all like phenom athletes, and they would always send each other like, we're gonna award our buddy over here, Tim, the most improved or something like that. And I'm like, dude, that's like the most. That's like you're telling me I suck, basically. Yeah, but you gotta do it though,
You
man.
used to suck. Yeah.
Yeah, exactly. No, man, that's fun, dude. You guys look like you have it all figured out, man. You're just enjoying life, living life to the fullest, man. We're, fans, obviously, and it makes it more fun just as fans to watch what you guys do. But then also, we're like, I'm like, hey, you got a little putting green about. Maybe I can hit a little trick shot over here after this,
Yeah, from like a production angle too, it's like so fascinating to me to like hear how you guys do all that stuff because I'm definitely a big film nerd and like just you never know how long things can take, but it like you guys are so good at it that you just keep it rolling.
We
only
have
giving up on one.
Yeah, we have an incredible team. I mean, we don't they don't get enough credit. I mean, our editors and pre-production guys, I mean, they make the magic happen. We just are the ones that get to have the fun in it. So we really do have the
They build the RC like boat rig, get the boat test, figure out the weather, tell us when to go. We literally show up. I held the remote, gassed it, and then Kobe does the wakeboarding for 10 seconds, and then we look like these brilliant heroes.
man, our team are the true heroes, man. And we got some of the best. I mean, our film crew and post-production guys they're solid.
Wizards.
And they're wizards, and they make us look way better than we are. So all the credit goes to them. So
Very
awesome,
cool.
man. You guys have any major trick shots? You've always had like on dream of doing. Is there like one that the unattainable?
a big thing that they've Ty's always wanted to do is a trick shot from space. So
This is his
Oh
chance.
yeah.
There it is.
so we'll see if
Awesome.
We
we'll
need
see if we can,
his rocket to win.
we'll see if we can make that happen. No, we want to go take back some of the world records. I think that's always been kind of fun for us, is like taking world records, getting them taken from us, and then going back and trying to beat them. So, go back and get that highest shot one
Yeah.
would be fun. And
That's a bucket list.
that would be a bucket list one for sure. So,
Cool, man. Well, we look forward to seeing it. Appreciate you guys.
yeah.
Thank you guys.
And
yeah.
congrats on the launch of the podcast. And
Yeah.
hope it goes well for you guys.
Appreciate your time, boys.
Yeah, man.
You bet.
Thanks for having us on, guys.
Thank you for watching. Don't forget to drop a like if you enjoyed the video.
And subscribe and hit the bell for a whole lot more to come.
Thanks for tuning in to Studio 22.